Well, I think when we were getting ready to move, we had the storage unit with all of our stuff. We were living with my family while the renos were happening, so that was a big adjustment. But I think as we saw the renovations go and each part get finished, we got really excited to know that move-in day was coming.
And the experience for us as the contracting team that came in here and do the work was fantastic. Everything went about as smooth as you can be expected. In the renovation game, there's always surprises, there's always challenges. You can plan for everything. There are going to be a few things that come up unexpectedly during the course of the process. But if you're on top of everything else, they typically fit in very smoothly.
Sometimes you can be scared of what's behind the walls and what's going on. So the fact that we got to see that, also too, as we were renovating, that was the thing too, the surprises. And so even though we had our home inspection, there's always things under the surface that you can't really see. And so, knowing that, we were told how old the house was, different things to watch out for. So it was really good that as we started to pull things back, oh, we do need another layer of subfloor. Okay, so let's do that. Certain pieces of drywall in certain places needed to be replaced. We did also have our home inspector tell us about the mold upstairs in the attic. So we got that totally fixed. So having those little things, I think it makes you really feel more secure about your home. And so again, having all those pieces done, we really do feel like comfortable here.
Everything was timed out nicely, everything came together nicely. The products arrived on time as we scheduled them, they got installed on time as we scheduled them, and things pulled together right at the end the way we hoped for. And we're really, really pleased with the end result.
I think it's beautiful. I think they did a really good job. Sarah's choices, you can see the gold finishes everywhere. I know that's something she was talking about from the beginning and how that's the style right now, and I think it looks wonderful, the white on the gold. You can see Sarah in this house and her choices from what we were talking about, and I love the flow of it.
She has a great vision. I don't. I couldn't picture most of what we have here. I love the house and love how it was designed and everything about it, really.
The good thing was we talked a lot about it, and so we all kind of knew what was coming. But I think seeing everything separate, but then seeing it all come together. And so when we first walked in and the kitchen was done, it was really cool because it brought the whole main floor together. When we walked in and saw all the flooring down for the first time, that really started to transform it because we were down to studs and the subfloor, so it's just plywood everywhere. And so I think once we started to see those big pieces come in, it really felt like a home. And so I think too, seeing the finished kitchen, the finished bathrooms, and then again, just getting to start putting pieces in is when we truly felt like, okay, we're ready.
Coming back here and seeing it, I guess, staged and finished with all of their life elements, their home elements, and their furniture and their pictures, it feels like a home now. And it feels like a home that was perfectly built for this family and for their lifestyle because it reflects them 100%.
Value is in a location, it's in the bones of the house. All the cosmetic stuff that we redid is simply that, it's cosmetic. We can go and make anything what we want it to be. At the end of the day, it's just how much do you want to spend and where's that budget going to go?
So the budgeting really started when we sold our home and we knew how much money we would have from the sale. So taking that number, we then started to talk to our contractors. How much are each of these things that we had in our plan going to cost? From there, ended up making an Excel spreadsheet, adding all those items together, having them total. And then at the same time having those things starred that it was okay if we didn't do them or it was okay if we added them. And that's that kind of how we worked in that contingency. But being flexible throughout the process as well, because where you start is probably not where you're going to end in terms of budget. So just be prepared for that with that contingency.
But what made this project so successful was that the client knew exactly what she wanted. She had taken the time to put together her wish list, the details, the product elements, the samples, things that she connected well with, that she could then share with us. We could take that across the goal line and pull that together to the vision that she had. So she was very strong with respect to where she wanted to go with this renovation. Her vision and her commitment to it were perfect. You don't always get that. Some people start the process at different portions. They don't do the proper planning. There's a lot more evolving as you go. In this particular case, when you have a certain client that is certain about what they want, it's so much fun to work with them because everything is already in their mind where they want it to be.
Don't be scared to do a reno, even if it's something like just the bathroom in your home. I think if you again have that budget and you have been thinking about it, I don't think you'll regret going through the process. But be ready to learn, be ready to learn on the go, and then just get ready for the process.
Make good decisions, make the right decisions, make firm decisions, be well organized, be well planned, and prepare for what you're going to go through. And like I say, this boat was as real as you can get, and it was a lot of fun.